State officials shutting down roads tonight for everyone.
Storm and hurricane force winds about 200 miles across.
Just outside Boston, Massachusetts.
He still had about 45 minutes to go.
I wanted to be part of something that, if something were to happen at Boston College, that I could be part of the solution.
The CERT teams will go in and search the spaces, look for hazards, look for victims, do some initial stabilization and treatment, and then, in a sense, rescue and transport them back here. And at that point, they'll hand off to our basic EMS colleagues, who then you guys could do a more extensive survey on the injuries, triage, and treatment type of issues.
CERT team, if you can hear me, walk toward my voice.
The first round, they tend to get to the first victim. They just stop, they get really distracted, they get focused on every single victim. By the last round, they understand the search patterns that they have to go through. They have to triage each person before they start taking them.
Sir? Are you okay?
The person with a broken arm can sit there for another 20 minutes. It's not really going to change their status. The person that may be having a serious bleed or some other condition, we talk about the golden hour, that time is ticking by.
They're just sort of going through and assessing who they can find, what they can find. The girl's screaming that they're leaving her because they can't take her right now.
If people are injured and they are screaming, which the role players were very good at, those actually might not be the people that need your help the most. It might be people who have experienced trauma and are not making any noise at all, that might be in the most desperate need.
Doing the program was interesting for me. I'm not very big. I'm petite, so I'm like 5 feet tall, and always thought, you know what, how would I move somebody if somebody was injured?
You know, they taught us some really valuable skills, how to assess, you know, a situation that occurs, a disaster situation, and how we could best help and work with first responders.
Alright, so her BP's a little low, so we take her BP and it's 80/46, so what are you thinking with that?
She
was found unconscious, and then the CERT responders tried to open her airway. Once they tried to open her airway, then she was breathing, but just very slowly, and so our EMT here provided some treatment for that, so we put her on oxygen, and then when the breathing became too slow, she bagged her with the PVM.
You don't have to be a pre-med major or seeking EMT certification. If you have a desire to want to be able to learn these skills and help yourself, your family, community, and campus, it's a wonderful opportunity to get involved.